issues like pollution, overmining, and the search for renewable energy production. We have to do something about this.
You're right, but what could we do?
Oh, I know. With the recent interest in space exploration, what if we could use rockets to take out trash into space and infuse it with some sort of long-lasting energy, like, say, radiation, because there's plenty of that in space.
Good idea. In fact, the very center of our solar system makes tons and tons of radiation all the time. We could use research from projects like NASA's Parker Solar Probe to send the capsule full of trash into close orbit around our sun, with a radiation shield removed so that the junk will absorb the sun's radiation.
This is a great idea, and it addresses a part of the mining problem because we wouldn't need to mine for things like uranium to create nuclear energy. Speaking of nuclear power plants, since we've been implementing safe ways for people to work with dangerous radiation, we can use some of these ways on satellites made to process the energy from the trash. From there, we can get the energy back to Earth or even other planets using technology similar to that of SpaceX cargo ships.
That's genius. In addition, it doesn't sound like it would be too costly. Since radiation lasts a very long time, one ship could carry lots of trash and therefore enough energy to last long amounts of time without having to use another ship.
Brilliant, let's get to work.
And so, they began designing and building a special rocket to make their idea come to life with the help of their company, ESCO, or Energy Supplying Company. They decided to name their project Destroyer of Garbage and Energy Supplier, also known more simply as DOGES.
Alright, let's do this thing. Time to load this with garbage, attach it to a rocket body, and send it off on a mission.
Alright, let's get this garbage loaded and turned into energy. The satellite is going to be providing energy for long amounts of time for this much stuff.
The mission was a huge success. Energy was sent to Earth and used all throughout the globe. Thanks to the innovation of DOGES and ESCO, pollution and uranium mining were cut back, and a sustainable energy source kept being made by the crew on the satellite. The radiation could be used for such a long time, and our missions back to the moon were powered by DOGES missions. Even better, eventually, when the time came.
Houston, we have a landing. We did it. We are living the impossible. We made it to Mars. All possible because of ESCO and their DOGES mission. With this much energy, I doubt we can even start a colony up here and power it for a long time. Power is guaranteed to Earth, Mars, and the moon, and hopefully many more places to come. Because radiation takes so long to clear, the energy of the first DOGES mission could sustain all of humanity for years. Even when the original supply of radiation is gone, we can launch another DOGES mission to start the process all over again. Our energy could last forever.
That could became a would, because in the year 3000, with colonies on Mars, humanity could still rely on the energy of ESCO.
Our home still relies on the power missions created almost a century ago, and ESCO is still going strong with energy production. We even have more satellites orbiting Mars and Earth's moon, so that energy can be easily transferred. Everything from the lights in our homes to the ships we use to traverse in space is powered by a long-lasting, reliable source of energy. With the energy itself being brought back and forth from our tireless carrier robots, our present was built upon innovations of the past, and we can only thank the work and wonders of the DOGES mission to carry us farther into a void of space and future. We will keep these missions going and generate enough energy to power humanity. Let's go, ESCO.
That was very good. You gave Rebecca exactly what she wanted to do.
I was hoping for a good presentation.
Good job, guys.
Okay, how did you land on this idea?
So, a lot of it was we were trying to look at something that was more based in modern times, and because there's a growing interest in going back into space exploration, we decided, hey, we can probably find something to do with space. And I had recently heard news about the Parker Solar Probe program where they brought a probe closer than ever to the sun with NASA, and I decided, hey, the sun has radiation, what do you guys say that we use some of that radiation for energy? Because we already implement radiation in nuclear power plants on Earth.
We also wanted to get rid of some of the trash and stuff that is in the oceans piling up with the garbage. That's such a big problem right now. So we wanted to use that and put it into it. Kind of radiation.
Yeah, we kind of want that to be solved.
A 2-in-1 situation.
Yeah, nice.
And also cutting back on uranium mining as well.
Just so I can write some notes. All right. Did you go through any other ideas before you landed on this one?
Quite a few, yes.
Quite a few. What made you like bypass those and land on this one?
This one was probably the most well thought out and also one that we could easily research because NASA keeps all of their data open to the public. So we decided that this one would be easy to research and also would cater toward a more recent interest in space travel and help solve 3 issues in one. So.
And also this year's theme is super powered, and we wanted to use that to like make energy so that we could make our innovation project kind of go with the theme.
Okay, yeah. That's good. Did you present your idea to anybody else or ask for like any outside input from anybody?
Yes, definitely. We have 2 coaches, which one of them is behind you right now.
All right.
And so we asked a lot of the advice from our 2 coaches, and also we asked for input from the second Kingfisher team, because there's 2 different Kingfisher teams. So we asked for their input and advice. I know that I personally proposed some of the ideas to my parents and my grandparents, and I can see from all these guys that they definitely did the same.
All right. How did you decide on a skit for your presentation?
So actually we took inspiration from what last year's team did whenever I was not on it. They did a skit involving a news report. And so we decided that we wanted to show that our radiation was long lasting, so we figured a news report wouldn't exactly do it. But since I had some experience in theater, and we have a bunch of creative minds right here that helped work on the poster, we decided that a skit would be a fun and easy way to present our ideas.
So who made all the props? Did you guys divvy it up? Or?
Team effort. So us 3 are mostly working on the board. She did a little bit of both, and these 3 mostly did a lot of the presentation and props and everything. Like, pretty sure that the box itself took 3 days, 4 days.
Yes, it took a while, and then we had to make like every single detail on it. Like we had to do keyboard and
All of this except my jacket is
Yeah, I
all
kinda-
made by them. So.
I just did like kind of just anything.
Anything that needs to be done?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very good. I think I'm going to roll it over here and he's going to ask us questions about robot design. So about your robot.
Yeah, so whatever you need to do to prepare for we're talking about the robot, go ahead and do that. Or
I think we're ready. Would you say we're ready?
fantastic. So switching gears, which missions did you all choose, and how did you come about choosing those missions?
So we did the generator where we pulled the battery out,
Okay.
the solar plant where we got all 3 of the batteries, we did the the hybrid car along with the battery, the television, and then the dinosaur complete with the energy power, and then innovation and power to X.
Okay, awesome. What was your plan strategy on choosing those versus other ones?
We wanted something that would be relatively simple to do because we didn't want to do too much with our attachment itself. We only have 1 attachment.
Okay.
And
Well,
so
We originally had 2 attachments, but we ended up scrapping one, and it made it a lot easier.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we went for what we thought would be the simplest to program in the shortest amount of time because due to all the prop making and the fact that we were all kind of spaced out, we were trying to save as much time as possible on the coding. And so with the coding, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in fact, I think all of us worked on some piece of the code somewhere.
Okay, awesome.
So it was kind of tag team effort. We just decided upon what missions we could easily get, what missions the programs were working best, and we improved upon there.
Awesome.